Hello, hello. Long time no see. If you hear that noise, I need power steering fluid badly. Oh, you're crooked. Whoa. Sorry guys, I am just now leaving my doctor's office. This is for my physical and kind of a follow-up to my first appointment. Okay, so here's the deal. After my last doctor's appointment, I started doing keto, which I believe I told you guys about. There's a hair there, it's driving me nuts. I believe I told you guys about that. And I did keto for 3 weeks. In that 3 weeks, I lost 10 pounds, which is okay. I mean, let's be real here. I typically lose 20 pounds in the first week, and definitely by the first 2 weeks, because I lose a lot of water weight too. I did take my measurements. I did end up losing well over 11 inches. I didn't take every point a second time, but the points I did take, it was well over 11 inches that I had lost. So I'm sure it was probably 15 or more. But I got discouraged. I got a new scale, and the new scale was higher than even my doctor's office scale was. And I got discouraged. Like I said, I still lost the 10 pounds, but it did discourage me. And I went off keto. So, and I actually thought maybe my new scale was not accurate. But I had a doctor's appointment today, and I will be double checking when I get home the scale, but I'm pretty sure it's dead on accurate. It's dead on accurate with what I last weighed last night, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Literally to the point. So I think I'm golden there. But again, it's discouraging. In the last 6 days, I have gained 9 pounds. Not unusual for me. I'm not eating keto. I'm eating fast food with the buns, with the fries, or even at home, the bread, pasta, carbs. And carbs and meat, carbs are the devil for me. They just are. So I have doctor's orders to go back on keto. You heard me correctly. My doctor told me to go back on keto. She did tell me my labs were great. She's like, your labs are actually really good. So that's a bonus. The only concerning lab was my A1C. My blood sugar was high, and it was 1.1 higher than it was last time I had my A1C checked. I knew it was up because I had been eating a whole bunch of carbs and crap prior to restarting keto. So I'm not surprised that that was up. In fact, my blood sugar had drastically changed when I was on keto. I had gone from 220, sometimes 300, sometimes 170 to 77, 100, 116, and I was taking half the fast-acting insulin. So for me, keto is a necessity, especially at this particular point in my life. So doctor's orders to keto on and to get back on keto. So I will be doing that, probably starting tomorrow if I don't do the rest of today. I did have breakfast. Breakfast was McDonald's, and breakfast was carbs because I wasn't doing keto. So I may just wait until tomorrow, because I do tend to, once I haven't done keto, the whole day is shot. That's just my mindset. That's how I work. It's not a good thing, but it is my thing. So I don't know if I'll just do keto the rest of the day, which I probably should, but I will most likely, my mask, I will most likely start tomorrow. I also want to make some chili today. So that would have beans in it, and that would not be keto. And I've been craving chili, so it's probably better to just get that out of the way. And then my hubby and daughter can eat any leftovers if there are any. Just depends how much I make. Also on my list of things to make is Lazy Man lasagna. So again, that could be like a lunch or something today, and they could have the leftovers because they really like that. They really like that. But yeah, so those are 2 meals I could have. I could always do the chili and skip the beans, and I would personally be even more satisfied because I would load it with veggies. However, I would be the only one eating it. No one else in my house would eat it with the veggies in it. I don't understand them, but they would not. So, I mean, I could do 2 different versions. I just would rather not have to do that. So, we will see. It is very important to my health that I get back on keto. Like I said, my labs are good, which is great. My breathing is not. It was getting better when I was on keto, but still wasn't where it needs to be. My stamina was a lot better, but still not where it needed to be. And it has declined in the last 6 days. Both of those things. Greatly declined with just that 9-pound gain. Like I told my doctor, I'm feeling it. Like I'm really feeling it. And I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at you guys. I am driving. I'm feeling it, and I feel like my body is just kind of screaming, you know, red alert, alarm, warning. You need to get your rear in gear because you are headed on a path you do not want to be on. And I do not want to be on the path I'm heading on. I do not want to be housebound or bedbound or immobile. And I feel like I'm practically immobile now, simply because I can't stand as long as I would like to or even need to. I can't do even my housework the way I would like to. I would like to be able to just rip through my house in an hour and be done with it, but I can't do that because I can only go a few minutes, then I have to break and then do a few minutes and then break and do a few minutes because my stamina, my physical mobility is just not there, guys. It just doesn't. And I'm having knee pain and back pain because I'm babying my foot. I do get prescription shoes that are custom made to fit me. Tomorrow I pick those up. And I am really hoping they help with the foot. The foot was doing better. But of course, when the inflammation goes up, which my body is definitely inflamed right now, the pain goes up. So that is something else I need to keep in mind. That is another area that keto will help me with the inflammation. It's kind of anti-inflammatory. And the reason I get eye injections is because of inflammation. The reason I have pain in my body is because of the inflammation. Same thing with my foot. It's worsened by the inflammation. So I'm kind of seeing a pattern here. It's important to keep the inflammation in our bodies down. And that is what I will be working on. So I am thankful I have a doctor who's on board with keto. Her son does keto, and he is clearly not dirty keto. After talking to her, he is a very clean keto eater. He measures and weighs everything. He tracks everything. He makes sure his macros are on point. And, well, I'm very dirty keto. So one of my goals is going to be to try to not necessarily be clean keto, but be a little cleaner keto and try to keep my fat and protein in check, because I think my fat and protein are a problem and likely the reason I wasn't getting into ketosis like I should and losing like I should. I don't have any proof of that. That's just my theory. So that is where I am at right now. I am on my way home. I'm almost home. In fact, it's not a very long drive from the doctor's office to my home. So tomorrow is election day. I have already voted, as you all know, and I am thankful that I have already voted, because I do not want to wait in long lines, especially when I can barely stand, right? I was so worried about being able to go vote because I can barely stand. But I was fine. Fortunately, they literally had benches lining the wall all the way, and no one was using the benches except for me. I sure was, because I had to. But yeah, it's really, really sad that I'm in the situation I'm in with my health, with my body. Fortunately, my labs are great. Unfortunately, my breathing and stamina are not. But fortunately, there's nothing seriously wrong that can't be fixed by losing weight. So I see my doctor again in 6 months, hopefully a lot lighter and able to breathe. That would be great. And I am not getting a pop at McDonald's today. Lately, our McDonald's has had literally lines out the drive. I don't know why. I mean, I know they're doing cinnamon rolls. I am behind a tractor. I'm from Indiana, y'all. But anyway, yeah, well, I guess it is kind of lunchtime here. So, yeah, they've been having lines. I know they have apple fritters, which, y'all, that's a problem for me. That is like my favorite donut, okay? And they have cinnamon rolls. I could take or leave those. I mean, I like them, but those aren't an issue. But apple fritters, I like me some apple fritters. And usually when I do keto, guess what I crave? No joke, apple fritters. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I guess it's more of a forklift type thing. Whatever it is, it's in my way. So, yeah, I am headed home. And I will talk to the hubs when he wakes up, because I'm sure he's asleep, and tell him what the doctor said. So he works nights, so I'm pretty positive he's asleep. I am not stopping for lunch. I'm more tired than hungry. I only slept maybe 2 hours all night. I went to bed and I woke up, and then I couldn't get back to sleep until I had to get up when her alarm went off for school. So I do, like I said, I go get my shoes tomorrow, but Wednesday I go get eye injections. We will see how that goes. I didn't stay keto until the appointment. My body is obviously already inflamed. And you know what? I may not be able to start keto until after that appointment. I may not be able to. We will see. We will see, because it's a very, very early appointment. I have to be like 3 hours away by 8:15 in the morning. And I don't know how that's going to go that day. That's awfully early. I don't know how Hubs is going to do. But we shall see. If I don't start tomorrow and I don't start till Thursday, I will let you all know that. But as of right now, I'm planning on, if nothing else, at least cutting as many carbs as I can until Thursday, right? And I have Thanksgiving coming up too, which I will obviously not be keto on, because I can't be keto on it. If I were to stay keto on that day, I would only be allowed to eat turkey. Just turkey. Everything else at my mom's has carbs. Every single thing. So, yeah, that's just not an option. And we have the exact same menu every single year. So I already know what's going to be there. I know what options I would have or would not have. And I've just already planned for Christmas and Thanksgiving to not be keto on those days. I just know that not going to work, and that I am going to have to just be diligent and get right back on keto the next day. That is not going to be easy for me. When I first started doing keto, that was a piece of cake for me. No pun intended. But it was simple for me then. But now, it is not. It is a challenge. It's a chore. It's difficult. And I struggle. Alright guys, I have got to get off here because I am over the 15-minute mark, which means this is not going to want to upload for me. I'll figure it out. I'll get it up there. But I hope you're following my journey. Maybe you're as frustrated with me as I am right now, but I really want to be real with where I am physically. I've always been very honest with y'all, and I don't intend to change that now. So I'm struggling. I'm really struggling physically, mobility-wise, breathing-wise, and who knows, if this doesn't help me stay focused, maybe it'll help somebody else to get focused or stay focused themselves. I love watching videos to try to keep me motivated, but I gotta tell you, I'm having a difficult time finding those videos anymore with people who are not thin little tweaks, but who are obese, morbidly obese, who are doing keto or even staying on a different plan, because I like watching the meal prep videos, because even if it's not keto, I can get ideas from it that I can make keto. I have to get my stamina back up because I need to be able to prep better. I can sit and prep, but I can only do that so much. You know, it's just not the right height for chopping and things like that, or even stirring over the stove. It's just not the same. So stamina is huge for me right now. All right, y'all, you literally came home with me today. Literally, I brought y'all home. What can I say? But I am home now with the squirrels and birds. Not a fan of I literally have a squirrel staring me down. He decided I was bigger, I guess. Alright guys, I've got to get off here because these birds will be back with a vengeance and I don't want to fight with them. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell. It just notifies you whenever I upload a video. And I hope you all have a very blessed day. Bye guys.